Yeah, so this is the first year we've had the development programme for Gold Coast Knights. We've got teams from under 5s to under 15s that are representing us on the Gold Coast. Really exciting. It's the first time we've done it, like I said, and these teams will underpin the academy programme but also help us reach more players across the Gold Coast. So we've got players, different backgrounds, different experience levels. There's going to be some kids that want to push on and become academy players, and there's a lot of players within the programme who probably just missed out during the trial process, and we want to make sure that they've still got a platform to develop and reach their full potential. But then we also want to be an inclusive club for other players who might have never reached that level but want to reach their full potential and improve as much as possible. So the development programme kind of has two layers to it: the players who want to push on and be academy players, but then also players who just want to play football, the game they love, and improve as much as possible. Yeah, so we've actually just started the last couple of weeks internal games program. So we've got our development teams playing against our academy teams, which is a great opportunity for them. It's a good opportunity for the players and the coaches within the academy to see what we've got within the community development space. But it's also a good opportunity for them players in the development space to show us how good they are, but also to see what the level is that they need to reach if they want to reach the academy. Also, like you said, we've got players. The players in this group are trained off the same kind of curriculum, so they're all working on the same kind of program. But then we've also tailored that to reach the needs of the players in that group. We've also given opportunities for players within the program to train with the academy. So we've had a couple of players in the 11s and the 12s, also players in the 14s, 15s that have had the opportunity to train within the academy once a week, just to sharpen their skills, and also as a bit of a reward for the hard work that they've put in since they've been within the program. So we've got one team in the highest comp from under 8s to under 15s. Then within the under 8s, you've got two teams that underpin that. Under 9s, we've got one team all the way through to under 11. So there's a lot of teams within the 8s to 11 space. One plays in the Kangaroos, one plays in the Wallabies, and then we've got under 13s, 14s, 15s teams that play within the JPL space as well. So we're well represented, and like I said, we still offer that program for players who want to push on to be the best they can and push on to the academy, but also players who just want to play and enjoy the game. Yeah, so my role is Head of Foundation and Community Engagement. So I came into the club last year. I've worked on the Gold Coast for the last couple of years. My role is obviously to grow the program as much as possible, but also to go out to local schools and coach the kids within local schools as well, just to improve Gold Coast Knights engagement. We want to try and have as many fans here as possible, and whether that's through players who directly play for the club or players that we've engaged with through our school programs, we want to get players down and kids down and families down to watch Gold Coast Knights. So half of my job is obviously to run the program and make sure all the kids are happy, all the parents are happy, the program that we're delivering is up to the standard that's expected from a Gold Coast Knights program, but also to engage with as many people as possible. Players who might not have the opportunity to play here, they can still get a taste of Gold Coast Knights, and hopefully in the future, if they don't play for us, they can still be a fan and support our first team. So I was very lucky. I started coaching for Man City in the community back in Manchester when I was 18, 19. That was a great job for me. Growing up as a City fan, you can't get any better than that, working for the team you support. Then I decided it was time to move to Australia, so I moved to Australia, worked for a local club, Magic United, spent a couple of years there, went down to Lismore and worked with Southern Cross University, which was a great experience for me in terms of how professional they were and how they ran things. That was really good for me. Decided to come back to the Gold Coast, and then, like I said, the last couple of years worked for Gold Coast Knights. Worked in the academy space last year, coaching a couple of teams and looking after our mini nights. Whereas this year that role has massively grown because we've gone from 4 teams in the community space to 20 within 12 months. So obviously that role has grown massively. I've now taken a step back from coaching the academy teams, but I'll still help out on a game day where I can. But my main focus is to make sure all the community space is well looked after and all the kids are looked after. Yeah, so we're very lucky. We've got a lot of good coaches within the program. We've got coaches as well. There's a couple, Ian, Matt, who work across both spaces. So that's a real good opportunity for players, who are aspiring to be academy players. They're getting seen every week by players who are in the community space. All our other coaches are C licensed coaches as well. They offer different experience from different backgrounds. A lot of coaches from different countries as well. So that offers a whole different sort of perspective on football, which is great for us. But they're also coaches who buy into what we're trying to do. They're not results driven, they're development driven, which is what we're all about at Gold Coast Knights. And they've really done well. All the parents happy, all the players are happy. myself and Jamie, we're really happy with what the coaches are delivering as well, and they're always keen to improve and develop with our in-house training that we've been doing recently. So we're very lucky for the coaches we've got. They've done really well delivering the program so far, and we can't wait to see what the season holds. So we've still got positions within the development space as well, all the way from under 5s to probably under 11. So if there's any players out there that want to get a taste of Gold Coast Knights, want to have professional coaching in a fun and safe environment, then I'd definitely recommend you to come down and have a trial with us. We tailor for players of all different experiences, all different levels of potential and ability as well. So I don't want anyone to feel that if they've only just started playing football, this isn't the club for them, because we are the inclusive club. So any young players out there that want to experience Gold Coast Knights, definitely come down and have a training session with us.